with a comfortable seat on the floor. Start there. We're already nice and cozy there. If you'd like, you can place 1 or 2 blocks under your hips to allow your hips to open a little more as your knees fall open. Totally optional. Maybe bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. And just breathing here, lengthening through the crown of your head on your inhales. Hold that length to the ceiling. On your exhales, allow your shoulders to relax down from your ears. Continuing with this breath as you expand your lungs in all dimensions. Let it all go on your exhale. More rounds of breath here. I'd like to set an intention for class today. Now is a great time. Maybe something that you're thankful for. On your next breath in, fill all the way to the top. Seal your lips, and now breathing in and out through your nose. Using your breath to create heat within your body. Resume normal breathing. Maybe reach your arms by your side. Palms facing up to receive energy. Palms facing down to conserve energy. Take what you need in these next few rounds of breath. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Gently open your eyes. Exhale, bend your elbows, lift your gaze, cactus your arms. Inhale, arms overhead, gaze the center. Exhale, bend your elbows, lift your gaze, spread your fingers wide. Inhale, lift. Exhale, deep bend. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, release your right hand by your right hip. Deep side bend to the right. Inhale, come back through center, arms overhead. Exhale, release your left hand by your left hip. On the floor or on a block, deep side bend to the left. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, release your right hand by your right side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend your left elbow, single arm cactus. Inhale, reach. Hold it for the exhale. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, left arm by your left side. Inhale, reach your right fingertips longer. Exhale, bend your right elbow. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hold. Inhale, lift through center. One more time, each side. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Inhale, reach. Exhale, rotate left pinky to right thumb. Hold that left arm long, sweep it around front, big semicircle. Plant your left hand, reach your right arm overhead. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, single arm cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, rotate right pinky to left thumb. Hold that twist, reach that right arm around front, big circle. Nice. Plant your right hand. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, release your right hand to your left knee as you twist looking over your left shoulder. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, left hand to right knee, twist looking over your right shoulder. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, hands to heart. Gently rock forward. If you have that block, set it off to the side. We're going to find a tabletop at the center of our mat. Wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Tuck your toes as you hammock your belly. Inhale, gaze up, look up. On your exhale, untuck your toes, round your spine. Inhale, tuck your toes, hammock your belly, lift your gaze, spread your collarbone wide. Exhale, press into the tops of your feet, create space between your shoulder blades. Inhale, tuck your toes, press into your finger pads, releasing your palms. Exhale, round your spine, gaze toward your navel. Moving here, a few more breaths, tabletop cat and cow. Taking what you need, maybe adding some arm movements, maybe some barrel rolls with your cat and cow. On your last exhale, come back to a neutral spine. Gently bump the hips side to side. Come back to a neutral spine. Inhale, reach your right arm to the sky, gaze up, look up. Exhale, thread your right arm under and through the left side body. Inhale, right arm reaches high. Exhale, sweep, hover, and hold. One more time. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, sweep your right arm all the way under and through the left side body. Plant your right hand, plant your right cheek or ear to the floor or a block. Thread the needle on the right side. If you'd like, you can extend your left arm to the top of the mat, or maybe bind it around toward your right hip to open up your left shoulder. Gently plant your left hand under your shoulder if it's extended or bind it. Press into your left hand. Inhale, reach your right arm high. Exhale, plant your right hand under your right shoulder. Extend your right leg straight back. Flex through your right toes. Press your heel to the back of your mat as you dig the ball of your foot in towards the floor, keeping the hips square. Inhale, lift your right leg to hip height and point your right toes. Inhale, an inch or two higher. Exhale, tuck your knee in toward your nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rainbow up and over to the left side. Tap the toes. Nice. Inhale, kick it straight back. Exhale, tuck your knee into your nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, big arch up and over to the left side, planting the ball of your right foot to the floor. This time looking over your left shoulder. Maybe you see your right toes. Inhale, kick your right leg straight back one more time. Exhale, tuck your knee into your nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, big arch up and over to the left side. Pressing the ball of your right foot to the floor. Maybe you want to rock forwards and backwards. Gently stack your shoulders on top of your wrist. Release your right knee down under your right hip. Draw a few circles with that right knee. And then reverse the direction. Gently plant your right knee under your right hip. Inhale, reach your left arm high. Exhale, thread your left arm under and through the right side body. Inhale, left arm reaches high, gaze up, look up. Exhale, sweep under, hovering the right side body. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, thread your left arm all the way under and through the right side body. Plant your left hand, allow your left cheek area to come to the floor or to a block. Thread the needle on the right side. Option to extend that right arm to the top of the mat, lengthening your shoulder. Or to open up your shoulder, you can bind that right hand toward your left hip. Take what you need on this side. Plant your right hand under your right shoulder. Press into your right palm. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Exhale, plant your left hand under your left shoulder. Extend your left leg straight back, pressing the ball of your foot in towards the floor, heel to the back wall behind you. Inhale, lift your left leg to hip height, point your left toes. Inhale, lift it an inch or two higher. Exhale, tuck your knee into your nose. Inhale, kick it straight back. Exhale, rainbow, tap left toes to the outer right side. Inhale, kick it straight back. Exhale, tuck your knee in towards your nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, big arch up and over to the outer right side, planting the ball of your left foot to the floor. Maybe looking over your right shoulder. Inhale, kick your left leg straight back. Exhale, tuck your knee in towards your nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, big arch up and over as far as you can over to the right side body. Looking over your right shoulder. Maybe you see your left toes. Maybe you want to rock forwards and backwards on this side. Stacking your wrists back on your shoulders. Release your left knee under your left hip. Draw a few circles here with that left hip. And then reverse the direction. Nice. Gently plant that left knee under your hip. Tuck your toes, walk your hands a palm print forward, lift your hips to the sky, coming to our first downward facing dog. Biceps, hug your ears, finger pads into the floor, release your palms. Dig your heels in towards the mat to strengthen and lengthen the back side of your body. Bend into your left knee as you keep your right foot straight. And then switch. Continuing to pedal out your heels, deep bend to one knee as the opposite leg remains straight. With a deep bend in both of your knees, walk your hands towards your feet, coming to the back of your mat. Allow your head, neck, and shoulders to relax towards the floor. Inhale, half lift, hands to shins. Flat back, crown of your head pulling away from your body. Exhale, come back to that forward fold. Relax your head. You can grab opposite elbows. Maybe find a gentle sway from side to side. Gently sway back through center. Release your hands towards the floor. Toe heel your feet together, tiny space between your heels. With a bend in your knees, slowly rise all the way up. And neck and shoulders last to arrive. Roll your shoulders down and back. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Gently close your eyes, ground through your feet, lengthening from the crown of your head. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, take the arms overhead. Gently open your eyes. Exhale, release your right hand by your right side. Side bend to the right. Left bicep hugs your left ear. Inhale, come back through center, arms overhead. Exhale, release your left hand by your left hip. Deep side bend to the left. Inhale, come back to center. Bind your hands and then release your thumb and index fingers. Biceps hug into your ears. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, side bend to the left, bump the hips to the right. Inhale, back through center. Switch which thumb is on top. Keep the steeple grip, biceps hugging your ears. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, side bend to the right. Stay here to challenge your balance. You can lift that left leg. Gently lower the left leg and back through center. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, side bend to the left. But you're going to try lifting that right leg, bouncing on the left. Nice. Inhale, lower the right leg, come back through center. Exhale, release your arms to your lower back. Fingertips facing down. Toe heel your feet to hip width apart. Begin by pulling your shoulders and your elbows back. Gazing up to the corner of the ceiling. Maybe trace an invisible line along the ceiling, coming into a deeper back bend. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, forward fold. Hands to toes. Inhale, half lift. Crown of your head away from your body. Exhale, forward fold. Walk your hands out, coming into a high plank. Wrists directly under your shoulders. Rock to your toes. Option to lower the knees. Soften the elbows as you lower all the way down. Once you arrive, untuck your toes. Press them to the tops of your feet. Press into your palms, mini cobra. Gently lower down. One more time, mini cobra, lift. Elbows pulled in. Gently release down. Walk your hands to your lower rib cage. Press up, full cobra. Gently look over your right shoulder. Come back to center. Gently look over your left shoulder. Back to center. Gaze up towards the sky. Back to center. Stay here. Option to find upward facing dog as you hover your thighs and your hips. Come through tabletop or meet directly in downward facing dog. Gently pedal it out, deep bend into one knee at a time. Walking your dog. Gently lower the heels towards the floor. Inhale, reach your right leg high. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Inhale, kick it straight back. Exhale, knee to nose. And then step your right foot in between your palms for runner's lunge. Inhale, rise up, high crescent. Deep bend that front right knee. Shoulders stacked directly over your hips, nice, Mindy. To get a little bit deeper, you can bend into both knees and then straighten that back heel closer towards the floor. Inhale, lengthen through your fingertips. Exhale, cactus lunge, bend the elbows, bend the left knee. Inhale, lift. Exhale, cactus lunge. Inhale, rise. Exhale, cactus lunge. Inhale, rise. Pivot your left toes, open your arms out to the horizon, warrior two. Deep bend that front right knee. Inhale, lift, big star. Exhale, deep bend. Inhale, lift. Exhale, deep bend. One more. Inhale, lift. Bend and stay. Extended side, reach over to the front. Option to release your right elbow to your right thigh. Left bicep hugs your left ear. Gazing up toward your left armpit. For a bind, you can release your left arm behind your back towards your right hip. Or continue to reach your left fingertips over the right toes. Inhale, lengthen your left fingertips long. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Left arm down your left leg or round towards your right hip. Change nothing in your lower body. The right fingertips long. Inhale. Exhale, come back to that warrior two. Inhale, lift big star, arms overhead. Pivot your right toes to the long edge of your mat. Bring your arms out to the horizon and then bind your hands behind your back. Inhale, lengthen, gaze up, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Release all the way down. Allow your forehead to draw towards the floor. To open up your shoulders, keep your arms towards the sky. You can release your hands towards the mat, the floor, or blocks at any time. You find gentle sway here from side to side, allowing the hips to really release. Option to grab opposite elbows for ragdoll. Sway back through center. Release your hands under your chin. Keep your right hand on the floor. Inhale, left arm to the sky, wide-legged forward fold with a twist. Gazing down to the floor to add balance. Gaze up towards your left fingertips to challenge your balance. Gently release your left hand to meet the right. Left arm stays on the floor or on a block. Inhale, sweep your right arm to the sky. Beautiful forward fold, Mindy. Gently release your right hand to meet the left. Tee out your arms, rise halfway. Engage your core, squeeze your glutes. Inhale, rise all the way up. Bend your knees, bend your elbows, heels and toes out, goddess pose. Sway to the right, sway to the left. 2 more. Come back through center. Find warrior 2 at the top of the mat. Pivot your toes. Deep inhale. Hold that bend your front knee. Pivot your left toes to 45. Find warrior 1 at the top of the mat. Deep bend into that front right knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lightning crescent. Hinge forward, sweep the arms back. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sweep. 1 more. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, rise. Press into your right foot. Press off of your back left foot. Find chair at the top. Pulse the hips for 3. That's 2. Hold it low. Right arm sweeps back. And forward. Left arm. And forward. 1 more time each side, right and left. Both arms forward, sweep both arms back. Both arms sweep forward, 2 more. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, rise, straighten the arms, straighten the legs. Arms overhead. Left leg is your base. Bend your right knee, open your hip to find tree on the right side. You can seal your right foot to the inside of your left leg, maybe to your ankle. Maybe walk it up to your calf or your thigh. The most important part is that you're opening up that right hip. Stay here with your arms overhead. You can try different tree arms. Are you going to open up your chest and your shoulders by binding your arms behind your back? It's okay to get the weebles and wobbles. We all get them. Try to find focus in your breath. Maybe coming back to that intention. Right hip stays open. I'm going to pivot back to the top of the mat here in just a second. Still holding that tree. Reach your arms overhead. Hinge forward as you bend into that that left knee. Step your right foot back and find runner's lunge. So right leg is long, left knee is bent. Toe heel your front left foot to your right hand. Gently lower your left knee to your left wrist for pigeon. Lower that right knee. Maybe you're going to slide that right knee back to get a little bit deeper. A great option here is to bring a block under that left hip to keep the hips square. Any variation of pigeon, hands on the floor or on blocks. You can walk your hands toward your midline. Find a gentle back bend or just gazing gently in front of you. Stay in your back bend as long as you'd like. You can also release the blocks down in front, planting your hands or your forearms onto blocks or onto the floor in front of you. Maybe you want to cross your arms, creating a pillow for your forehead. And just holding here and breathing in your pigeon pose. To get a little bit deeper in this stretch, you can gently rock your hips from side to side. Gently come back to center, plant your hands under your shoulders, and draw your right heel in towards your glutes. Right hand stays on the floor under your shoulder, reach your left arm back. Left arm reaching towards your right toes. They do not have to make connection. Maybe your right hand taps your toes or your pant leg. This is a quad stretch on the right side. Gently release your right leg, plant your left hand, lower your left hip all the way to the foot. We're sitting only on that left leg. From here, slide your left leg a little bit further out so it makes more of that 90-degree bend, but not quite 90. And then slide your back right knee up so your knee taps the sole of your left foot. Gently release your hands behind your back. Inhale, lift your knees to the sky, plant your feet on the floor. This is for hip mobility, and then rotate the knees to the back of the mat. This time, right knee is forward, left knee is in the back side. Hands behind your back, lift your knees to the sky, plant your feet on the floor, rotate back to the top of the mat. One more time, each side. Rotate, knees to the sky, feet on the floor, coming to the back of the mat. Returning back to the top. Plant your hands under your shoulders, slide that right leg back, tuck your right toes, press into your finger pads, lift your hips, sealing that front left foot right where it was for a curtsy pyramid. You want to think about pulling those hips back. To help with balance, place your hands on blocks, keeping your back flat. Rotating your hips counterclockwise. Think about trying to pull that right hip to the top of your mat. Naturally, that will press your left hip back, increasing that stretch all along the outer left side of your body. You can have a bend in one or both of your knees. Gently plant your hands slightly in front of your left foot. Bend into your left knee. Set the blocks off to the side. And then step your left foot back to meet the right. Pedal out your heels, deep bend and extend into one knee at a time. Press into your finger pads, lift your hips, biceps, hug your ears. Inhale, lift your left leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Kick it straight back. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Kick it straight back. Exhale, crunch knee to nose. Step your left foot in between your palms. Find your focus. Inhale, rise up, high crescent. Shoulders stacked directly over your hips, opening up the front right hip. To get deeper, you can bend into both knees and then try to straighten that back heel closer to the floor. Inhale, lengthen through your fingertips. Exhale, cactus lunge, bend that back knee. Inhale, lift, 2 more. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, lift. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, lift, pivot your right toes, arms to the horizon. Opening up for warrior 2. Maybe you look down, you can see your big left toe on the inside of your left knee. Inhale, lift, big star. Exhale, deep bend. That stretch feels amazing. Inhale, lift. Exhale, deep bend. 1 more. Inhale, lift. Find the deepest warrior 2 on this side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, extended side. Option to hover your bottom arm or release it to your left thigh. Think about rotating your right shoulder open. Maybe looking out under that right armpit. Maybe find a gentle back bend and a bind. Right hand to your left hip. Inhale, reach your right fingertips long. Exhale, reverse your warrior right arm down your right leg or around towards your left hip. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, lift, big star. Pivot your left toes. Arms out to the horizon. Find your hands behind your back. Toes are slightly in, heels are outward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Release all the way down. Once you arrive, release your hands at any time or lift your arms to the sky to open up your shoulders. If you want to get a bend into one knee as you straighten the other. And of course, what you do on one side, repeating on the other side, keeping everything symmetrical. And back through center. Walk your hands over to your right foot. Left hand on the floor on a block. Inhale, sweep your right arm to the sky. Gently release your right hand. Walk your hands through center over to your left foot. Right hand on the floor on a block. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Exhale, plant your left hand. Bring it back through center. Arms out to the horizon, T arms, inhale, half lift. Engage your core, squeeze your thighs towards one another. Inhale, rise all the way up. Bend your knees, bend your elbows, heels and toes out. Cactus, goddess pose. Sway to the right, sway to the left. 2 more, sway to the right, sway to the left. Keep a bend into that front knee. Come back to your warrior 2 at the top of the mat. Pivot your back right foot, warrior 1. Arms stacked over the hips. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lightning crescent. Warrior 1. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, rise. 1 more. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, rise. Press off your back right foot. Plant your right foot to meet the left. Pulse it and chair for 3. That's 2. Last one. Hold it low. Sweep the left arm back. And forward. Right arm. And forward. Left arm. And right. Both arms forward. Sweep the arms back. And forward. Both arms sweep back. And forward. 1 more. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Find your breath. Ground through your feet. Gently open your eyes. Ground through your right foot. Open up your left hip. Seal the sole of your left foot to the inside of your right foot. Ankle. Maybe bring it up to your calf or thigh. Most important is that you're opening up that left hip. Does not matter how high that left foot is. Maybe spread your toes wide and sink them back into the floor, into the inside of your right leg. Option to grow your branches overhead or keeping your hands at heart center. Hold it here in your tree pose for one more round of breath. Bring your hands to heart center, hinge forward, bend into your front right knee. Step your left foot back, coming into runner's lunge. Toe heel your right foot to your left wrist. Gently lower your right knee to your right elbow and lower your left knee towards the floor. Option to tuck your left foot back for a deeper stretch. And you're going to place a block under your right hip to keep the hips square. For a back bend, bring your hands towards your midline on the floor or on blocks. Adding a gentle back bend. Stay there as long as you'd like. Maybe releasing the blocks out in front, placing your hands or your forearms on blocks or on the floor, and coming into your pigeon pose on the right side. Maybe you want to gently sway the hips side to side. Plant your hands under your shoulders. Draw your left heel in towards your glutes. Left hand stays under your shoulder. Reach your right arm back. Reaching for your toes. They do not have to make connection. You want to feel that stretch in your front left hip flexor and in your left quad. Gently release your right hand, release your left toes. Lower your right hip all the way to the floor, just like we're sitting back on that right hip. Bring that right knee slightly towards the long edge of your mat, not exactly 90-90. And then slide your left knee up towards your right foot. Plant your hands behind your back. Inhale, lift your knees to the sky, feet on the floor, and rotate to the back of the mat. Now your left knee is forward, right knee is back. Inhale, hands behind your hips, knees to the sky. Rotate to the top of the mat. One more time, backwards. And to the front. Bring your hands back under your shoulders. Slide that left leg back, coming into your pigeon. Tuck your left toes. Lift your hips and plant your front right foot where it was. This is a curtsy pyramid on this side. You want to bring your hips in a clockwise motion. Feel free to create a bend in one or both of your knees. Hands on the floor or on blocks. Press that right hip back as your left hip draws to the top of your mat. Stretch all along the outer right side. Bend into your front knee, walk your hands up, palm print forward. Set the blocks off to the side as you plant your hands and step your right foot back to meet the left. Come back to your down dog, pedal it out. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Keep a deep bend in both of your knees. Draw your knees wide and sink your hips towards your heels as you hold your arms long to the top of your mat for child's pose. Lengthening through your fingertips as you take one more sip of air in Sinking your hips towards your heels on your exhale. Inhale, rise up, find a tabletop. Lower to your left or right hip. Allow your feet to come out in front. Knees bent, reach your arms out in front, or optional, lower the forearms to the floor or blocks. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower all the way down. Once you arrive, walk your heels in towards your hips. Head, neck, and shoulders stay grounded. Arms by your side, palms facing down. Squeeze your glutes, lift your hips, bridge pose. Exhale, lower your hips. Inhale, squeeze your glutes, lift your hips. Exhale, lower down. Tuck your knees in towards your chest, curling yourself into a tight ball. Maybe find a gentle sway side to side. Gently sway back through center, keeping your right knee in towards your shoulder. Bind your hands on your right shin. Extend your left leg long as you flex your left foot. Point, flex, circle out your right ankle. Wiggle your toes. Release your left leg. Release the bind on your right shin. Using your left hand, gently guide your right knee across your body and over to the left side. Gazing up or over your right shoulder to deepen that stretch. Inhale, come back through center. Both hips on the floor. Tuck both knees in towards your chest. Curling yourself into a tight ball. Maybe finding some movement here. Gently sway back through center, keeping your left knee into your left shoulder. Extend your right leg long. When removing, pose on the left side. Point, flex, circle out your left ankle. Flex through your right foot. Using your right hand, gently release your bind. Draw your left knee through your midline over to the right side. Supine twist on the left side. Gazing up or over your left shoulder. Inhale, come back through center. Draw both knees into your chest. Knees tracking wide. Bring the soles of the feet to the sky. Hands behind your thighs. The outer edges of your calves or the outer edge of each foot for happy baby. Maybe you're going to find a gentle sway from side to side. Gently sway back through center. Reach your arms and legs to the sky, supported legs up the wall. You can add movement by pointing and flexing your wrists and your ankles, or just find stillness here. Gently lower one or both legs at the same time towards the floor. As your legs arrive, allow your heels to touch, toes fall open, arms by your side, or any final comfortable pose for your Shavasana. Coming back to your breath. And wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, bringing awareness back into your breath. Tuck your knees into your chest, reach your arms long overhead. And gently rolling to your favorite side, using your bottom arm as a pillow, coming into fetal position. Using your top arm, gently press yourself up as you come up to a comfortable seat. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Thank you so much for allowing me to share my practice with you each and every week. I wish you a wonderful evening and week ahead. Thank you so much, Mindy. Namaste.